From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way.
When you face the Pickett County Bobcats, expect a fight.
We play for the ones who came before us.
Excellence is the expectation.
Being a Bobcat means playing to your full expectations.
We fear no one.
Lady Bobcats basketball is very intense. We play fast.
When teams come here, they'll be in a fight for all 32 minutes. Being a Bobcat means giving your all.
At Pickett, we expect to win.
At Pickett County, winning is a habit.
I wear the Pickett with pride across my chest.
Tradition here is unlike any other.
Excellence is the expectation.
We are Pickett County Lady Bobcats.
And we are Pickett County Lady Bobcats. We are Bobcat basketball.
Coming to you from just across the Cumberland River in Jackson County from Jackson County High School, two old friends will get together tonight for a region championship and a sub-state game at one of their home places. Hello everybody, welcome into Pickett County Basketball. I'm Jake Wallman, joined by Casey Bolden. Casey, Clarkrange, Pickett County, can't get much better than this in the region championship.
First of all, Jake, welcome into all the fans that are joining us here tonight. Make sure you hit that like button there on Facebook, on YouTube. Yeah, Jake, it is two old friends getting together here, two rural communities where basketball means a lot to both schools. Both communities, we're in for a super treat here tonight. Region 4A Finals from Jackson County High School.
From Jackson County High School and Kermit Forkham Gymnasium. Casey, what are tonight's keys for the game?
Let's talk about it, J-Dub. Tonight's Casey's keys for the game. For number one for Pickett County, Jake, I don't think they can be overconfident or look past Clarkrange. This is a team that Pickett County has beaten 3 times already this season in the last 5 straight in the series. As you know, J-Dub, really difficult to beat a team 3 times during a season, 4 times, even harder. So you can be assured Coach Rogers, he's done a lot of game prep, he's done a lot of scouting and filming, and so you can be assured he's going to have his team prepared, ready to go tonight. Lady Bobcats got to be confident, can't be overconfident. Number 2, Jake, I think they got to be ready for lots of matchup zone defense. Zone defense has given Pickett County some problems sometimes. Clarkrange ran a lot of matchup zone in their win versus Clay County on Monday. Pickett County needs to attack the zone, be aggressive, get good looks for their shooters. As you know, J-Dub, a good way to get a team out of the zone defense, hit some long balls. Lastly, J-Dub, think they got to play championship basketball. Got to play at a high level every possession, offensively and defensively. Got to play with energy and intensity. Everybody on this team must step into their role tonight. Includes our 7-man rotation, plus our bench personnel bringing energy. Everybody's got to be a great teammate tonight, playing for each other. And Jake, the Lady Bobcats to do that tonight, I like their chances here in the 4A Finals. Fans, stick around. Pre-game show going to come your way next, right here on UC Sports Nation.
Our countdown to Bobcats basketball. The People's Bank countdown to tip-off. People's Bank and Trust of Pickett County.
The power of community banking is undeniable. When local citizens join together and pool their resources for the good of the community, everyone benefits. At People's Bank, we are a locally owned community bank, independent of all others. We are dedicated to the success of the Upper Cumberlands and the people who live right here. Let's keep our money at home so local people will benefit the most. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Hoops action heating up all across UC Sports Nation. Tonight's preview powered by Hall's Sports and Outdoors.
York Institute Dragonettes go for their 2nd straight region championship as they'll take on upset-minded Smith County tonight in the Region 3 AA championship game. York beat Cannon County by 20 in the semifinals, while Smith County has upset Monterey and Westmoreland on their way to their first region championship game in 4 decades. York's coach Michael Green says they'll have to play some strong defense tonight against the Lady Owls.
Want to be a great defensive team because we struggled first year or two offensively, and defense is really what where our success came from. And this season our offense has picked up and defense has picked up. We've kind of slacked off a little bit here this last week or so, but hopefully we'll get back, get going again. But if you don't play good defense, you're not going to be able to win a championship, and because you're going to have off nights offensively. But I feel like defensively you can control that every night, and that's our goal, to be a great defensive team night in and night out.
Van Buren County fell to Whitwell in the Region 3 Single A championship game last year, 54-47. Tonight they look for some revenge, already having beaten Whitwell twice this season. Lady Eagles coach Tyler Sapp says his team is playing right now because of their urgency.
Especially not the Clarkrange and Red Bull and Springs game. You know, we come in with a sense of urgency, with a sense of purpose. We started both of the games off really, really strong, and I think that's a big point of emphasis for us going forward, is just starting each game off as strong as we possibly can. And, you know, we've been rebounding the ball well, been, executing our plans very well, and you know, that's things you need down the stretch here. So I think that's what we've been doing very, very well.
There is one boys region championship game tonight as Stone Memorial and White County will play for the Region 4 3A championship at Tennessee Tech following the girls game. Stone took the first two matchups in the regular season, but White County got the last one in the district semifinals by 2 points. Warriors coach Eric Mitchell says the experience of his team is starting to pay off.
I've got the same team that I had last year, and we kind of did the same thing last year, and hopefully that'll be the same thing this year. But we've got 5 seniors that play, and then a sophomore point guard and Trip Pinion. But we got all the pieces. We just got to get them all put together at the same time. We've had a couple of games this year where that's happened, but for the most part, and we've been kind of inconsistent. But we're starting to get some consistency now, and knowing our roles and what we need to do.
We'll keep you updated with scores throughout the area from UC Sports Nation. We're now joined by junior Allie Amonette of the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. What are some things you do off the court to take your mind off basketball?
Just have fun with my friends and try to spend time with people I love the most.
If you weren't playing basketball, what's the one sport that you'd want to play?
Softball.
What about softball appeals to you?
It's fun, and I play it when it's not basketball season, so it's just fun.
What's something that gets you excited about a game day at PCHS in Byrdstown?
The rivalry games are definitely the funnest because everybody's involved, and the students here get as excited as we do.
What's something in your game that you've continued to improve on as the season has progressed?
I think I've definitely become more confident in my shot.
What's one thing that a team needs on the court or off it in order to be close?
Just chemistry and good vibes, being able to get along.
Who's the funniest player on the team?
Probably Ella.
So I've heard that you have the best playlist in the locker room. If it wasn't you, who would have the second best?
Probably Callie.
This has been junior Allie Amonette of the Lady Bobcats.
Rolling towards tip-off, Pickett County basketball. The People's Bank Countdown to Tip-Off, powered by People's Bank and Trust.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
It's time for the Region 4A Region Final at Jackson County High School, and we're now joined by Brent Smith of the Pickett County Lady Bobcats before tonight's game with the Lady Buffaloes of Clarkrange. Able to control the pace with Red Bowling Springs Monday night as you got the looks you wanted early. With this team's urgency to run, how important is that to set the tone?
Well, with Red Bowling, if you could get a lead, it's the best thing by far. Always, with any team, I guess, but especially with them, they're so good at holding the basketball. And if they ever got a lead and playing slow pace, and they make free throw soil. So it was big for us to get out early, and obviously when you get some easy shots, everything starts falling.
Got a lot of good run time against the Lady Bulldogs from Emmy and Addie, Zoe, the list goes on. What's it like from your standpoint watching these girls grow up in these key moments?
Well, again, by that win, we get a chance to 2 more games and get these kids in in a big sub-state game on Saturday, either at home or on the road, either one. It'll be big. So, it'll be a great experience for them. And each step we take will be just a bonus from here because, we can kind of look back on, you've got, a lot of talent and a lot of youth. So, each step is another experience, and that's what we're proud of.
What was the focus in practice coming off a shaky second half on Monday?
Well, just, the thing about it is, you're going to, I think the other teams are going to see that and maybe try to do some things that Red Bull did, maybe a half-court trap a little bit more or maybe some pressing. So, we talked about that today. Today's short day, of course. You kind of know what you're going to do at this point. You can't fix a lot of things, and you can tweak some things, but here and there, which I'm sure Clarkrange will.
Addie Sowers was a key spark plug for the Lady Buffaloes last night against Clay County. She heated up and played a big part in that win. How do we keep her quiet? She can shoot it deep. You got to be really close to her at all times. I mean, when she crosses the half-court line, she's pretty much in range. So, she don't really like to drive a lot. She likes to catch and shoot, and if you're not close enough, she may shot fake you, or even shoot it off the dribble. She loves that step back going left. So, we talked about being close on her at all times, not letting her get going. She's very streaky. And that's as you seen last night. So, she's a really good player, and I think hopefully we've contained her both the other 3 times, and that's been the difference. So maybe we can continue to do that. An NCAA tournament field this week. How are the girls feeling?
We feel good.
Pickett County Basketball, live on UCSportsNation.com. Tonight's action sponsored by Kiesling Insurance. 35 years serving neighbors like you in Pickett County. Visit KieslingINS.com. Kiesling Insurance. By First Choice Family Care. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. By Union Bank, serving Byrdstown, Jamestown, and Clarkrange. More than 117 years of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel. Brown's stands beside you. At those difficult moments of life, count on Brown's Funeral Chapel.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School Kermit Forkham Gymnasium as the pregame festivities have wrapped up and both teams are in their designated areas for the national anthem. We'll take a quick break and be right back for a matchup. Look at this matchup and the starting lineups and basketball, Region 4A basketball. You're listening to Pickett County Basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
Hi, this is James Green, your local Twin Lakes security consultant. If you've been thinking about a security system for your business, the new year is a great time to make the move. Twin Lakes offers commercial fire alarms, panic buttons, access control, and video surveillance, all at low rates with 24/7 service. Please call 528-2005 or visit twinlakes.net to learn more about our business security solutions. Happy New Year!
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
The national anthem at Jackson County High School and Kermit Forkum Gymnasium. Now let's take a look at the matchup history between Pickett County and Clarkrange, as Pickett County will be the designated home team tonight on the scoreboard in those all-black uniforms. In the matchup history, the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes finished 23-11, 5-3 in District 7A. They finished third in the district tournament. Pickett County beat this same Clarkrange team in the semifinals of that tournament, 70-63, right here at Jackson County. Pickett County has won the previous 5 meetings. They swept the season series 68-62 in Byrdstown and 65-62 in Clarkrange. Neutral site games, Pickett County leads that as well, 5-4, and the average score of a game this season is Pickett County 67, Clarkrange 61. Let's take a look at these lineups now. Pickett County 20-9, 5-3 in 7A, coached by Mr. Brent Smith. Starting for the Lady Bobcats will be number 12, Allie Amonette, number 13, Ella Kiesling, number 33, Emmy Lowe, number 44, Callie Reeder, and number 30, Zoe Nicholas. For the Lady Bobcats, one more time, it'll be Amonette, Kiesling, Lowe, Reeder, and Nicholas. For the Lady Buffaloes, they finished 23-11, 5-3 in 7A. They're coached by the legendary Lamar Rogers. Number 1, Addie Stowers. Number 12, Chloe Rogers. Number 22, Maddie Bush. Number 55, Katie Hopkins. And number 35, Casey Sells. One more time for the Lady Buffaloes. It'll be Stowers, Rogers, Bush, Hopkins, and Sells. To be the best, you got to beat the best. And now, here is Casey Bolden.
Thank you, J-Dub. Going through the final starting lineups here, J-Dub. Just one small thing to note, Jake. We are going to be the guest on the scoreboard. And so they called that out just a minute ago. Got a great crowd on hand here tonight.
Absolutely.
Pickett County's brought a ton of people. And Clarkrange has brought a ton of folks as well. Those student sections right on the court. You can expect it to get pretty lively in here. Pickett County all-black unis, trimmed in gold numerals. Clarkrange all-white uniforms trimmed in blue numerals with gold stars down the side. As we just finish up the final team huddles here, Coach Lamar Rogers is going to give one final bit of instruction. And the official's going to come in and break it up, make sure the scorer's table is ready, gives the thumbs up. We're almost underway here at Kermit Forkum Gymnasium on the campus of Jackson County High School, the 4A finals. Callie Reeder going to be jumping up center against Maddie Bush, and we're underway from Gainesboro. Callie Reeder going to control the tip, back to Low. 2-3 zone look from Clarkrange, first trip. Kick it right wing over to Amonette, into Reeder. Reeder's up strong, and Reeder on the finish.
Past 3 games, Callie Reeder has been a big part of Pickett County's game plan, Casey. Look to see more of that tonight.
Nice entry pass, too, from Allie Amonette. Get it over left corner. That's Chloe Rogers. 3-point shot on the way. It won't go. Rebound, Maddie Bush, and she's going to have the first turnover for the Lady Buffaloes, and she's going to try to get it across court to Hopkins, and Hopkins can't handle it. It's going to go out of bounds. Allie Amonette going to play it in right in front of the student section. 2-3 zone again for the Lady Buffs. Low, top of the circle. Right wing over to Amonette, looking inside. Going to turn it over as she tried to get it back inside to Reeder.
Pass was just way too high.
Stowers on the run. Katie Hopkins going to drive it into the paint. Going to pull up from 6 feet. Ball trickles around on the rim and falls in. Katie Hopkins, first bucket for Clarkrange. 2-2 your score. Emmy Lowe quickly down to the other end.
That was a nice, nifty shot by Emmy Lowe. Looked a little wild.
Emmy Lowe, coast to coast, dribbled down right side, let one float. Chloe Rogers looking inside for Hopkins. Man-to-man look this time from Pickett County. Get it inside to Hopkins. She wants to make a move on Reeder. Looked like she traveled. Left-handed shot up, didn't hit the rim, no good. Rebound low, they're going to push. Nice pass inside to Ella Kate Kiesling on the finish.
Need a big game out of Ella Kate. That was a nice bucket.
6-2. Lady Bobcats lead it here early with 6:20 to go, opening quarter. Bush, top of the circle. She wants to drive. She does. Kicks it down into the corner to Rogers. Back up top to Sales. Left wing. Again, zone defensive look for Clarkrange. Low top of the key. Lowe wants to penetrate. Lowe does, and Lowe.
Emmy Lowe creating space, getting in the lane.
Nice little hezzy at the top of the circle. Got her defender leaning and just blew right past her. 8-7. Pickett County leads it here. Maddie Bush on the drive. Maddie Bush on the finish.
This is like two boxers going back and forth. One throwing haymaker, another one will throw a haymaker.
Amonette going to get it down into Nicholas, right corner. Top of the key, back to Lowe, and we're going to have a foul. First one of the basketball game is Katie Hopkins. Going to come in and foul up top of the circle. Stowers, step back jumper. Stowers, short, airballed it. Rebound Nicholas, Pickett County on the run. Get it down into Lowe. Lowe, little pass was a little low at her feet. She couldn't handle it. Pickett County turnover the basketball game. They lead it 10-9. 4:30 to go here, opening quarter. 4A finals down in Jackson County. Left wing, it's going to be Sales. Sales, right-handed dribble, 2-3 zone look. This time for Pickett County. Work it inside to Hopkins. She's going to try to shoot over Reeder. She can't get it to go. Rebound, Nicholas, kick out Kiesling, and Kiesling can't finish.
Kiesling may have rushed that one a little bit.
Nice look. Kiesling just couldn't finish it. And Hopkins, as she's on the drive trying to find Stowers, she's going to throw it away and out of bounds. It's going to be the second Clarkrange turnover. 10-9 your score as we go under 4 minutes here in the first period. Emmy Lowe working the basketball up the court. Handoff, Nicholas looking inside for Reeder. Reeder's got Bush playing behind her. Get it into Reeder. She gets her off her feet. Callie Reeder.
6 big points from Callie Reeder early. She's going to work.
Can't stop her down low. Severe mismatch. She got great footwork and great skills down there on that low block. Really difficult to guard. 6 early points here. 12-9. Pickett County leads the Lady Buffaloes from Clarkrange. Bush gets a screen from Hopkins. Bush on the drive and Bush on the finish. Somebody's got to get over there and cut that off. Coach Smith giving some instructions to folks over on the bench. Kick it top of the circle. Nicholas going to let one fly from long range.
Can't give Zoe Nicholas that one. Gunner.
Just got to make a few more stops defensively. Bush been able to drive it down to the rack, kind of unopposed in a couple of possessions.
Yeah, Pickett County does like to run, so I think the pace of the game is fine. You got a great matchup in Callie Reeder with Maddie Bush and Katie Hopkins. So I think you just got to play a little bit tighter on the defensive end, and I think you'll be all right.
15-11 is your score if you're just joining us. 3 minutes to go here in the opening period from Jackson County at the 4A Girls Finals. Winner's going to get a sub-state game at home. Loser's going to go on the road. Work the ball into Hopkins over at the elbow. Hopkins going to give it back to Rogers. Rogers wants to drive. Kicks it out, almost a steal by Kiesling. Chloe Rogers gets it into Hopkins at the free throw line. Her shot's on the way, it won't go. And they're battling for it. Amonette, she pokes it over to Nicholas. Nicholas is on the run. Nicholas Nice little pass inside to Reeder.
Oh,
and Reeder.
Callie Reeder, have a quarter.
Going to continue to eat down low. She's got 8 early points, 17-11. Lady Bobcats run their lead out to 6 points. Hopkins on the dribble. Hopkins on the finish. Katie Hopkins got down in the paint. Little spin move to the right side and able to get one up over Reeder, and she converted. Skip pass over to Nicholas. Nicholas little fake.
Move.
Nice little running jumper. She can't finish. Rebound Katie Hopkins. 17-13 your score. 1:45 to go here in the opening period. Maddie Bush is standing in the circle at the top of the key. Gonna get it over to Chloe Rogers. Rogers shot up, it won't go. Rebound by Amonette. Gonna kick it up to Nicholas.
Numbers.
Nice little dime inside to Callie Reeder. Callie Reeder.
10 points.
Gonna continue to get fed and gonna continue to score down low. 19-13. Lady Bobcats lead at Stowers from long range. Shot up no good. Long rebound in there by Sales.
You gotta get that rebound.
Another long 3 ball by Hopkins, in and out. Won't go. Rebound this time Lowe. Emmy Lowe on the run. Emmy Lowe with numbers. Emmy Lowe gonna drive it in, and we're gonna have a blocking foul as Emmy Lowe goes to the bucket. Gonna take some contact.
And they may have gotten Hopkins. Hopkins was in there. I believe Maddie Bush was in there.
Gonna put the free throw line here. First team all district, 7A. Shot on the way is off the rim, no good. Check it into the basketball game. It's gonna be number 42, Peyton Manis checking in. And Katie Hopkins gonna check out and get a breather. Also, Stowers is out. And I believe Sophia Sighton just checked in as well. Reeder, or Lowe is good on the second free throw. She went 1 of 2. Under 1 minute now to go here in the first period. Pickett County, largest lead of the basketball game. They lead it by 7, 20-13 over the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes. Bush, top of the circle. Left wing this time, Rogers working against Emmy Lowe. Kick it around the circle over to Casey Sales. Inside, that's Peyton Manis. We're gonna have a held ball as Allie Amonette, Johnny on the spot, came in there and got 2 hands on it.
Right before she had a steal too.
And I definitely think there's a mismatch now. Callie Reeder and Peyton Manis gonna try to check her. Ella Keys on
unselfishness.
Maddie Bush on the work, on the drive. Gets it up with the right hand, and it's good. Maddie Bush on the finish. Under 10 seconds to go here.
Brent wants him to hurry down the floor.
Here comes some Clarkrange pressure. Get it over to Reeder, into the corner. Back to Lowe, 3 seconds. Gonna have to let one rip, and she does. Shots up, no good. And that's gonna be the end of your first quarter. Pickett County Lady Bobcats lead the Lady Buffaloes from Clarkrange 22-15. Stick around, fans. Second quarter action coming your way next, right here on UC Sports Nation.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Start of the second quarter inside Kermit Forkham Gymnasium. Pickett County leads 22-15. Callie Reeder with 10 of the 22 first quarter points.
Allie Amonette.
Gunner guns and bang.
Gonna get in on the action. Nice shot that time, Amonette. Stepped out confident, knocked one down. Long rebound. Shot up from Rogers, it won't fall. Rebound Low. tries to work it down to Kiesland. And Clarkrange going to have to run back, tap it out of bounds. Would have been another layup for the Lady Bobcats. They lead it by 10 here, 25-15. 7:24 to go, second quarter. Work the ball into Lowe. Lowe wants to drive to the basket. Out to Amonette again. She's going to launch another one. This time off the side of the rim, no good. And Clarkrange going to quickly work it down court, get it down to Stowers.
Stowers has gotten back.
Stowers on a little snowbird. Got behind the defense. They found her. 25-17. Pickett County leads it here. Lowe working to the bucket. Emmy Lowe can't finish that one. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up and good.
Little help from Callie Reeder there. Reeder tapped it out right to her. 5-foot jumper.
27-17. Lady Bobcats lead it here. 6:45 to go. Second quarter. Stowers going to walk it up. Man-to-man defense this time. Going to get a double screen up top from Sales and Bush. Got it switch off on the screen. Nice play that time, Zoe Nicholas. As Bush had to chase it down in the backcourt. Ella Kiesling going to guard Maddie Bush up top of the circle. Get it over into the corner. That's going to be Ashton Napier. Shot up won't good. Go rebound. Allie Amonette. And Amonette, as she tries to make an outlet pass to Emmy Lowe, she's going to be fouled. Foul.
Right as Lamar Rogers threw on a press.
Allie Amonette, some big minutes here early. Knocked down a big triple, had a lot of rebounds here. Played some pretty good D as well. 2-3 zone look from Clarkrange. Emmy Lowe working top of the circle.
They want to get it down to Allie Amonette, or excuse me, Callie Reeder.
And as Lowe tries to kick it down into the corner to Zoe Nicholas, Sales going to come in there and punch it away. It's going to go out of bounds. Stays with Pickett County. Inbound right here. Coach Smith on horns on this play. Lowe looking for Reeder inside. Being guarded by Bush. Work it back around top of the key. Emmy Lowe. Lowe going to penetrate to the basket. She goes up. And the ball's going to be out of bounds. No, they're going to save it in bounds. Saved it into Bush. Clarkrange on the run here. Get it to Rogers. Now back to Bush. They had Stowers open and couldn't find her. Three-point shot on the way by Casey Sells. Shot won't go. Rebound inside by Ashton Napier. And Ashton Napier is going to be fouled by Emmy Lowe as she tries to go back to the bucket on the offensive rebound.
If I was Emmy Lowe, I might have let her just have that bucket. No need for a foul there.
So Ashton Napier going to step to the free throw line here. Pickett County leads at 27-17, 5:25 to go. Second quarter, Ashton Napier goes through a routine. Shot on the way. It's hard off the back rim. No good. She'll have one more substitution checking in. Katie Hopkins checking in. Chloe Rogers going to catch a breather on the bench. Second shot coming up by Napier. Shot up and in and out, no good. Rebound, Callie Reeder. Going to hand off to Lowe. Coach Smith telling her to be a little patient this possession. Want to get a good look at it. 2-3 zone look again, Clarkrange. Going to get a screen up top from Reeder. Lowe going to try to work to the basket, get it over to Zoe Nicholas. She fires one up. A little short on that one. And Callie Reeder couldn't save it in. Goes out of bounds off Reeder. And turnover. Back to Clarkrange. Substitution checking in. Sophia Sighton getting her first run time of the game. And Ashton Napier going to catch a breather. Check your lineup here for the Lady Bobcats. Reeder, Kiesland, Nicholas, Emmy Lowe, and Allie Amonette. Substitution checking in here. Addie Lowe. Hopkins wants to drive. Kick out. Sophia Sighton, three-point shot on the way. It won't go. Rebound in there. Clarkrange. Casey Sells, but she can't hang on to it. It's going to go away and out of bounds. Turn it back over to Pickett County. Kaylee Tompkins, KT, going to check into the basketball game here for Allie Amonette. Give her a little run time. 27-17, Lady Bobcats lead it here. 4:15 to go in the second quarter. Zoe Nicholas, right wing, get it into Reeder. Reeder going to be triple teamed. And the She's going to go to the ground with the basketball. They're going to call a traveling violation on her. It's the 4th turnover here in the first half. Turn it back over to Clarkrange. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Kermit Forkum Gymnasium on the campus of Jackson County High School. Lady Bobcats from Pickett County lead it by 10. Shot up by Bush. She won't go. Emmy Lowe on the rebound. Emmy Lowe, one-on-one. She goes up against Bush. And Maddie Bush going to be fouled on the play. Maddie Bush going to come in and take the personal. And she went one-on-one against Lowe. Lowe went right side. They're going to say it's on the floor somehow.
No, she was shooting. That, you know, I mean, when you get a lead on a team anytime early, it's a good thing for you. You know, bodes well in the outcome. But tonight, you know, in all three previous games, I believe, with Clarkrange, they've jumped out early.
They absolutely have. Zoe Nicholas going to play it in. Get it into Emmy Lowe. Top of the circle. Get it over to Addison Lowe. She's not afraid to pull the trigger, and that'll tell you why.
Addie guns and bang.
She banged that one home. Addie Lowe on the triple. Largest lead of the basket game for Pickett County. They lead it by 13, 30-17. Bush on the drive, and Bush on the finish. She went to the rack. And it's good. It's her 9th point on the game. Got 3 here in the quarter. 3:26 to go. Bobcats from Pickett County lead at 30-20. 10-point advantage. Emmy Lowe. Kick out. Zoe Nicholas. Still a 2-3 zone look. Over to Addison Lowe. Back to Emmy Lowe. Got Reeder on a little backdoor cut. Shot's going to be blocked. Looked like Addie Stowers came in there and may have got a hand on it. As Callie Reeder's shot was blocked down low, it's going to stay with Pickett County. Work it inside to Reeder. Reeder, pick up her dribble. Back out to Emmy Lowe, over to Addison Lowe. 3 ball on the way is good.
Gunner, guns, and bang, Addie Lowe.
Addie Lowe with a couple of triples here in the quarter. 33-20. Pickett County leads it by 13. Get it down to Hopkins. She wants to work against Reeder. Shot up, it won't fall.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Reeder going to kick it over to Lowe. Work it up court. Over to Addison Lowe. Back to Emmy Lowe. Over to Addison Lowe. A little triangle offense here. Zoe Nicholas going to kick it down to Nicholas. Kick out. Reeder, 3-point shot.
Gunner, guns, and bang! Callie Reeder.
Reeder on the finish. Largest lead of the basketball game. Pickett County up 16. Addie Stowers.
That's going to quiet the Pickett County contingency.
Addie Stowers from long range.
She can really shoot it.
36-23 Pickett County advantage here. 2 minutes to go until halftime. Emmy Lowe, left-handed dribble, left wing. Going to get a screen from Reeder, top of the circle. Over to Nicholas. Now Addison Lowe. Going to pull back jumper from 3-point range. A little hard off the back rim. And no good. And we're going to have substitutions checking in here at the game. Ashton Napier checking in. Sophia Sighton checking out. Also, Katie Hopkins going to check back out. Chloe Rogers going to check in. Emmy Lowe going to catch a breather. And Ella Kate Kiesland checking back in. So Ella Kiesland, Zoe Nicholas, Kaylee Tompkins, Callie Reeder, and Addison Lowe in the lineup here for the Lady Bobcats. 36-23 is your score. 1:35 to go here until the halftime. Top of the key. It's going to be Napier. Napier. Hand off to Bush. Bush working up top against Kiesel. Going to kick out left corner to Stowers. It's on the way. And Addie Stowers. Another 3-point shot. She's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Said it in the pregame. She's a spark plug.
Zoe Nicholas goes coast to coast. She can't finish it. Callie Reeder or make that Kaylee Tompkins in there battling for the rebound. Get it out to Nicholas. 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded in there again. Ella Kiesland. And Ella Kiesland going to get it top of the circle to Addison Lowe, and Addison Lowe going to be fouled. 1 minute to go here in the basketball game in the first half. Pickett County going to play it in here. Play it in right in front of the Clarkrange bench. They lead it by 10. Kick it into the backcourt to Zoe Nicholas. Nicholas walks it across the timeline. Still a 2-3 zone look for Clarkrange. Coach Rogers staying with it. Zoe Nicholas looking inside for KT. Zoe Nicholas on the drive. Kick out to Reeder. Going to kick it back to Nicholas. She's going to launch one from the corner. No good. Addison Lowe in there trying to keep it alive, and she does. Going to kick it out to Nicholas. Another three-point shot on the way. It won't go. Addie Stowers going to come away with it, but Ella Kiesland came in from behind, J-Dub.
Stowers was slow coming up the floor.
Love the hustle that time by Ella Kate Kiesland. She came in from behind.
And if you saw her, Addie Stowers was shocked.
You know, usually Kiesland busted her, you know what, to get back, stole the basketball away, and it's going to be Pickett County ball here. 30 seconds to go until halftime. That's a huge play.
And you can mark that previous possession down, Casey, as well. Pickett County didn't get any points, but you saw 2 or 3 rebounds that extended the possession. That's always a good sign to run a little bit more time off the clock.
Check your lineup here. We had substitutions at the break. Emmy Lowe, Allie Amonette, Zoe Nicholas, Ella Kiesland, and Callie Reeder. Nicholas. 18 seconds to go. Get it out to Lowe, top of the circle. Get it over to Amonette, right wing. Amonette picks up her dribble, gets it into Nicholas. Nicholas going to drive it in, and the ball's going to hit underneath the backboard. It's going to be a turnover. As Maddie Bush going to come in there and get it. It looked like they're going to call a foul on Zoe Nicholas.
I don't know what Zoe Nicholas did right there. Bush created the arm bar.
So substitution here. Emmy Lowe going to check out. And Kaylee Tompkins going to check back in. 5.9 seconds to go here until halftime. Lady Bobcats lead it by 10. And Kaylee Tompkins, not a bad foul, J-Dub, because you're still not into the bonus.
No, they've really let them play here this first half.
Not a bad foul to take. Coach Smith, pretty good heads-up play right here. Still got another foul to give before you're in. And we're going to have a nice play by Kaylee Tompkins. Ella Kiesland at the buzzer, it won't go. And that's going to be halftime. Nice hustle play that time, Kaylee Tompkins. You hear the crowd, they're fired up about it.
They love it.
Your score at halftime, Lady Bobcats from Pickett County lead the Lady Buffaloes from Clarkrange, 36-26. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Bobcats basketball, the Pickett County Wildcats. Tonight's game, sponsored by Amonette's Eagle Auction and Realty, where we soar higher. Book your next auction at eagleauctions.com. Pryor's Auto Spot. Get your car repaired. Done right the first time. Schedule your work now at pryorsautospot.com. Milestone Physical Therapy. Orthopedic care that improves your life. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. Milestone. And by People's Bank and Trust, Pickett County's community bank. People's Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skill higher.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Welcome back to Kermit Forkham Gymnasium on the campus of Jackson County High School. Pickett County, spurred by the three in that first half, along with excellent play on both ends, leads Clarkrange in the Region 4A championship game, 36-26. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden. Casey, we've mentioned it a couple times already this first half. Pickett County, Brent Smith wanted to control the pace of this game, and he has so far. Not a lot of offensive issues posed by the Clarkrange defense.
Playing with a lot of confidence and a lot of balance. on the offensive end, J-Dub. And, you know, if you look on the score or on the tally sheet here, got a lot of players involved too. Tells me they're sharing the basketball. And so really that zone not been too effective by Clarkrange. Pickett County able to just drive it right into the teeth of the defense, either get to the rack or kick out for open shooters like Addison Lowe drained a couple of big ones there in the second quarter. And so fantastic effort here in the first half by the Lady Bobcats. Don't have a whole lot to be critical of them, J-Dub.
No.
If you're Clarkrange, you know, caught a buzzsaw here in this Lady Bobcats team first half. They're a well-coached team, Jake. Coach Rogers been around for a while and done this for a very long time and got a lot of wins. So his team's going to come out. They're going to come out swinging and firing here in the third quarter. So if you're the Lady Bobcats, you got to be prepared because Clarkrange, they're going to make a run at you here in second half. Jake, what about a UC Sports Nation stat line for the first half?
Absolutely, Casey. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at the numbers for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. Led in points tonight by Callie Reeder. She had a big first half, 10 points in the first quarter, followed by 3 in the second quarter, gives her 13 points, 9 points from Emmy Lowe, and then Addie Lowe with 6 points. She came off the bench in the second quarter and hit a couple big threes. And then a duo of players, Allie Amonette and Zoe Nicholas with 3 points apiece, and Ella Kiesling with 2. At the half, it's Pickett County 36, Clarkrange 26, in the Region 4A Championship.
Mason Allen is a senior wrestler at Cookeville High School. He joined UC Sports Nation recently to talk about his passion for wrestling, where it stems from, and why he's motivated every day.
In Sports Illustrated for wrestling and went to like women's nationals and won. And she put me in the sport when I was like real young, like 3 years old, and I've pretty much been doing it until now.
So you got into it before football even?
Yeah. Before football, my mom was like, "You're starting on wrestling," but then with my little brother, she like let him pick his own path.
Going into football then, with such a wrestling base, just like how much of a kickstart do you think that was to kind of already know how your body moves? And
well, like a wrestling background and being able to know how to use my like lower body really helps on the football field when I'm like driving somebody.
When you started picking up football, like did you notice like any things that from that sport that kind of helped you on the mat?
I mean, not really until I got into middle school, because football is really team based, and as a younger kid going to like tournaments, it's you and that other person on the mat. So I always had like a club that I wrestled for, but it's like me and my coach. So, I mean, not until I got into like the dual standpoint where I actually felt like it's a team sport. I got to rely on these other guys to do what they got to do, and they rely on me.
In the midst of that competitive environment, just like how can you describe it?
Well, sometimes like just watching your brothers pretty much go out there and wrestle, and I mean whenever it comes down to that wire and you got to go out there and do what you got to do to get your team to win, I mean it just feels like everyone's on you got to put the team on your back.
What are some things just like about this sport that made you want to come back season after season and stick with it for as long as you did? Like what are the things that you just love about wrestling?
Well, some of my coaches when I was younger and like going into middle school, I just love being around them. And then Coach Cook, the atmosphere he brings, like the wisdom he shares, it's just like he just draws you in. Like I would go into war with that guy. He gives me this confidence that I've never had. So it's just like being around him makes me feel like a better person, makes me want to prove myself and just drive to be better.
That's Cookeville Wrestling senior Mason Allen. To listen to the full interview with Mason Allen, go to ucsportsnation.com.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautоспot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Both teams with an empty offensive possession. 7-7, coming up on 7 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Pickett County leads 36-26.
Addie Stowers wants to work baseline against Emmy Lowe. And Emmy Lowe going to get a hand check on that one. 36-26, Lady Bobcats lead it by 10 here. 7:04 to go here in the basket, or in the third quarter. Long shot on the way. Won't find any rim. A long rebound in there by Bush. And Bush going to be fouled by Allie Amonette.
And an immediate substitution coming in. A couple Lady Bobcats had a shot at that rebound.
Ella Kiesland had a shot at it, just kind of waited on it, didn't go get the basketball. Inbound, Bush. Bush going to get a screen from Hopkins. Shot up, it won't fall. Rebound, Allie Amonette. And we're going to have a foul on the play. See, they're going to pin this one on. 22.
That's Maddie Bush. That's her third. Tried to tie Allie Amonette up for a jump ball. Didn't work out for her, and she's got to watch her game now.
Emmy Lowe working the ball into the front court. Lady Bobcats lead it by 10 here in the 4A finals here in Jackson County. Emmy Lowe. Pass over to Addison Lowe. Tried to skip pass over to Allie Amonette, and the ball's going to be picked off. First turnover here in the second half. Maddie Bush, top of the key. She wants to drive, and she does, and she finishes with a left hand. J-Dub, if you're Brent Smith, do you consider just laying off Maddie Bush, letting her shoot it from the perimeter? Hadn't done a whole lot of damage from there.
Yeah, really got to force her to drive. When she gets into the lane, that's when you got to bring the pressure.
Zoe Nicholas from three-point range, short. Rebound, Casey Sales. Sales in transition. Get it out to Hopkins. She wants to drive. Shot up, won't go. Casey Sales in there battling for the rebound, and Addison Lowe going to pick up a foul. Kaylee Tompkins headed to the scorer's table.
Addie Lowe might have bumped into her.
Kaylee Tompkins going to check in. Addison Lowe going to check out.
Wasn't a lot of contact.
Noticed something early from Clarkrange. They've got a couple of offensive boards, keep the possession alive. Maddie Bush, top of the key. Guarded by this time Zoe Nicholas. Shot up by Chloe Rogers. Now Amonette. Lowe's going to reset it. Emmy Lowe working against the 2-3 zone defense. Kick it over left wing. Allie Amonette on the shot. No good. Rebound, Kaylee.
Works until it's not falling. You got to keep getting into those lanes. Keep putting the pressure on Clarkrange. Force them to foul you. Force them to make a play. And then hopefully you can go to the line.
We had a lane violation somehow.
Didn't even shoot the ball.
Somebody went across the line, so Lowe only going to get one attempt. It's up, and it's good. Emmy Lowe. 37-28. Lady Bobcats lead it by 9. 5 minutes to go here in third quarter. Maddie Bush up top working against Kaylee Tompkins. Kaylee Tompkins kind of giving her some room, not going to allow her to drive. Now Maddie Bush going to pull the trigger. And Maddie Bush going to deliver for 3. Working down to Reeder in the corner. Reeder going to let one fly. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Allie Amonette in there battling for it. And we're going to have a held ball. Allie Amonette in there getting scrappy.
Yeah, love that out of her. We've seen that from her for nearly a month. Got to get the ball in.
Nicholas working the basketball in. She throws it up high and low. Over to Reeder. Now Kaylee Tompkins going to drive. Kaylee Tompkins looked like she got hammered.
I think she did too.
No call. Clarkrange out of there with a rebound. Somebody's got to stop the basketball. Kick out. Going to be Sales. Shot up no good. No rebounders. And Maddie Bush.
Everybody went out to close out on Sales.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so J-Dub will keep it here.
And nobody was home for that rebound except Maddie Bush. And to start the third quarter, Clarkrange on a little 7-1 run.
Yeah, we talked about it at halftime, J-Dub.
And Maddie Bush has all 7 points, I might add.
We knew this Clarkrange bunch was going to throw a haymaker back, try to get back in the game, and they've done just that. Closed the lead down to 4. It's been as many as 13. 37-33 your score. Coach Smith want to re-rally the troops here. Allie Amonette going to throw it in. It's going to be 94 feet to go. 2-3 zone again here this time down from the Lady Buffaloes of Clarkrange. Low. Across the timeline. Backdoor cut into Nicholas. She can't finish. Nicholas go back up strong with it. She can't finish it. Kaylee Tompkins kick out to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe's three-point shot won't go. And Chloe Rogers on the rebound. Had a couple of good looks at it there, just couldn't convert it.
That's a tough possession.
Maddie Bush into the front court, gonna pull it up. Shot no good.
Grab nothing.
And they're battling for the rebound though, as Casey Sells gonna keep it alive. And Casey Sells gonna let one go from long range.
You can't give her that.
And Casey Sells. And Clarkrange on a 10-1 run here to open up the second half. 37-36. Lady Bobcats lead cut to 1. And we're going to have a steal here on the play. As Ashton Napier is going to have the steal, and she's going to be fouled.
That's going to be at least 2 on Zoe Nicholas.
Zoe Nicholas is going to pick up the foul. We're going to have a substitution check in. Ella Kieslin's going to come in. Brent Smith wants a timeout. Full timeout. We'll take one with you. Lady Bobcats lead it here 37-36. 3:21 to go. Stick around, fans. Third quarter action going to roll your way next on UC Sports Nation.
There are a number of advantages in choosing People's Bank for your banking needs. We're an independent community bank backed by the strength and experience of 44 years of service. We're eager to grow and working hard to create new banking relationships to add to our strong customer base. People's Bank is an independent community bank, flexible enough to make deals work, and every decision is made by people you know and trust. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Clarkrange in the midst of a 10-1 run with nearing 3 minutes on the third quarter clock. Pickett County leads 37-36.
Maddie Bush shot up won't go. And as the rebound was down to Ella Kieslin, she tried to kick it up court to Reeder, who had a run out. And Maddie Bush hustling back, going to knock it out of bounds. Emmy Lowe going to play it in under the Lady Bobcats basket here. 3:08 to go in the third quarter. Lady Bobcats lead it by 1, 37-36. Emmy Lowe going to have the second turnover here of the second half.
Emmy Lowe got caught in the lane, tried to pass it back out, but she picked up her dribble and moved that pivot foot.
Only 1 point scored here in the quarter for the Lady Bobcats, being outscored 10-1. 2:50 to go. They lead it by 1, 37-36. Maddie Bush goes right wing this time. Sales up top of the key. Ashton Napier going to launch one. Shot up, no good. Rebound that time, Bush. Bush to the rack. Bush on the finish.
And that's Clarkrange's, that may be their first lead of the basketball game.
9 points from Bush on the quarter. And as Emmy Lowe tries to work it to the rack, she's going to be fouled. 38-37, Clarkrange is taking the lead here. 2:27 to go, third quarter. Emmy Lowe on the inbound. Get it into KT. KT going to kick it up to Kiesland. Going to launch one from long range. It won't fall. Lady Bobcats in there battling for it. Amonette can't finish it. Reeder on the rebound. Reeder on the finish.
Nice bucket. After those close looks didn't fall, I'm sure Callie Reeder is nice to see that ball to go through the rim.
Thing felt like it had a lid on it here in the third quarter. 39-38, Pickett County leads it. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Bush, hand off to Sales. Switch out up top to Kiesland. Get it down to Napier. Napier on the drive. Kick it out to Bush. She's going to let one rip from long range. No good. Callie Reeder on the rebound. Callie Reeder going to get it up to Emmy Lowe. They got numbers if they can get it up court. And Addie Stowers in the backcourt going to foul Emmy Lowe. 14 fouls each way here. 39-38, Lady Bobcats lead at 1:37 to go here third quarter.
A lot more foul action here in the third quarter than we saw in the first half.
Emmy Lowe up top of the key. 2-3 zone look again for Clarkrange. And Emmy Lowe's going to be fouled as she works to the basket.
May have been Stowers. No,
35.
Casey Sells.
So Emmy Lowe's going to play it in under her own bucket. Emmy Lowe works it into Reeder. She's got an open look from three land. Shot no good. Rebound Lowe. Lowe back up on the offensive rebound. No good. Rebound Sales. We're going to have a jump ball in the backcourt. As Bush came in there with a rebound, Emmy Lowe came in there and got a couple of paws on it.
Nice alertness by Emmy Lowe.
And it's going to stay with Clarkrange here. Stowers going to check out of the basketball game. And Katie Hopkins is going to check back in with those three fouls. 1:15 to go. The three-point shot. Clarkrange leads it by 2, 41-39. Kick it down to Reeder. Three-point shot by Reeder.
Gunner guns and bang.
Callie Reeder's going to answer back. Pickett County retakes the lead, 42-41. 45 seconds to go here in the third period. Maddie Bush going to have the basketball, going to hold it under her arm. Standing out in the center circle. 35 seconds to go here. Looks like a man-to-man look still by Pickett County, but they're packed into the paint.
All hanging out pretty much on the three-point line.
Going to send Katie Hopkins down to the right block. And when they start the offense, Maddie Bush starting the dribble. Maddie Bush going to be guarded by Ella Kiesland. She wants to work to the rack. She does. Shot up no good.
Got to run. Got to run.
Emmy Lowe, 3 seconds. Emmy Lowe to Ella Kiesland. Shot up no good at the buzzer. And after 3 quarters, your score. The Lady Bobcats from Pickett County lead the Lady Buffaloes from Clarkrange 42-41. Fans, the fourth quarter, it's going to be fantastic. We'll bring it to you right after these words from our sponsor on UC Sports Nation.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches. It's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pickett County with 8 minutes left. Somebody's going to be named Region 4 champion. They lead starting in the fourth quarter, 42-41.
Started with a Clarkrange turnover, or Pickett County turnover. Work it up to Addie Lowe. Addie to Emmy
Numbers.
Lowe. Up to Nicholas for the layup, and it's good.
And I'm sure Nicholas will enjoy seeing that go through the basket. Only 3 points for her on the night.
Need to get her going here in the quarter. Casey Sales from the deep. It's good.
Gotta guard Sales. 6 points this half.
Emmy Lowe back into the front court. Emmy Lowe going to put up a shot. Looked like she got hammered.
She took
no
contact.
Call. 44 all. Tie game here. And Addison Lowe tried to take an offensive foul. Smith sees it as well. Being guarded by Stowers. See if they can get it into her. Emmy Lowe on the dribble.
He's saying right there, get it to her.
Emmy Lowe. Over to Addison Lowe. Going to launch one from 3. Short. Rebound Kiesling. Kick out Zoe Nichols. She's on the drive. Kicks it down into Reeder. Reeder on the finish. It won't go that time.
She rushed her shot along with Katie Hopkins getting in there, kind of forcing her to put it up.
Clarkrange 3-point advantage here. Came untied, and she's going to tie that up.
That's 4 games now. Clarkrange needs some new shoelaces.
Allie Amonette, check it in. Ella Kiesling, check it out for the Lady Bobcats. Chloe Rogers going to play it in right in front of the bench. Get it into Bush. Bush out top. Going to work right side. Kick out to Chloe Rogers. Another 3-ball in the way by Rogers is good.
Gotta guard the 3.
6-point Clarkrange advantage. 5:40 to go here. The Lady Bobcats, you want to get a good shot on this possession.
Need one. Need something good right here.
Emmy Lowe, right wing. Amonette picks a dribble up. Back to Lowe. Always looking inside for Reeder. Get it into her. Callie Reeder on the finish. Nice possession that time, Lady Bobcats. Coach Smith wanted it the entire last possession, just never could get it into her. It's a great look. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. 46-50. Lady Bobcats trail it. We'll be right back right here on UC Sports Nation.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Moving in on 5 minutes to play. Pickett County trails Clarkrange in the fourth quarter, 50-46.
Work the ball into Addie Stowers. Clarkrange been deadly from behind the line this quarter. Gonna have to guard it. Casey Sells. Back to Bush. Gonna reset the offense here. Bush up top, gonna work against Emmy Lowe.
Clarkrange getting into that mode where they're starting to take their time on the offensive end. Callie Reeder closed out. She just hit a tough shot.
Pushes it out to a 7-point advantage. Down inside to Reeder. Reeder going to get advantage. Going to put one dribble up. Going to be able to score. Callie Reeder. 48-53, a 5-point Clarkrange advantage. 4:10 to go, third quarter. Excuse me, make that fourth quarter. Bush wants to drive. She does. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Addison Lowe. Addison Lowe. Emmy Lowe going to work it up court to Reeder. Emmy Lowe over to Reeder. Reeder inside. Reeder's going to get fouled as she goes up. Nice little pick and roll that time from Emmy Lowe. And Callie Reeder clapping her hands at herself right there. Wanted to finish that one.
Could have had a three-point play. Not a lot of free throws shot in this game, Casey. Pickett County 2 for 3. Clarkrange 1 for 3 by my count.
Reeder, first shot on the way is good.
This is where games like this are won and lost. You gotta win them at the free throw line to hit them.
Shot up by Reeder is good on the second one. 53-50. Pickett County trails Clarkrange by 3. 3:45 to go, fourth quarter. Maddie Bush, top of the circle. Working against Napier now. Napier back to Bush. Gonna drive, kick out to Chloe Rogers. Chloe Rogers gonna pick up her dribble. She needs help.
Oh, that's a tough call. That's a tough call.
Looks like Allie Amonette got in there and got a lot of the basketball. They're gonna call a foul on her.
That's only her second, so you still got 5 to get you, or you still got 2 more to give this half, Casey, before Clarkrange is shooting 1 and 1.
Bush up top, working against Emmy Lowe. Lowe gonna try to come out and get the 5-second count. The pass off over to Casey Sells. Now Casey Sells gonna pass off to Stowers. Stowers almost lost control of the basketball, and she does. It's gonna go out of bounds. Off Maddie Bush. It's going to be a turnover.
Zoe Nicholas hanging out right there. Stowers may have gotten a little complacent.
53-50. Lady Bobcats trail it. 3:05 to go, fourth quarter. Buckle your seatbelt, fans. 4A finals. Upper Cumberland basketball. It doesn't get much better than this. Zoe Nicholas on the drive. Going to kick it back over to Emmy Lowe in the corner. Lowe going to kick out to Addison Lowe. Addison Lowe on the drive. And Addison Lowe on the finger roll, it won't go, but Callie Reeder there to clean it up.
Nice bucket by Callie Reeder. It's a 1-point game.
53-52. Lady Bobcats trail it by 1. 2:35 to go here in the basketball game. Maddie Bush working against Lowe up top. She's going to get a screen by Napier. Switch off to Reeder. Wants to drive. She does. And shots up, no good. Rebound Addison Lowe.
Gotta run.
Emmy Lowe.
Gotta go.
2:15 to go here. Emmy Lowe gonna work the ball across court.
Brent wants Lowe on this side. Addison Lowe on this side.
Emmy Lowe. Pass off over to Amonette. And Amonette gonna have a held ball.
And Pickett County shooting free throw. Oh no!
It's a held ball situation. And it's gonna be a turnover back to Clarkrange. Maddie Bush. As we go under 2 minutes, Clarkrange here with the basketball. Addie Stowers working up top against Addison Lowe. Gonna play a little keep away here. Casey Sales gonna dribble down, pick up her dribble.
Watch the perimeter.
Kick it over to Stowers. Guarded by Addison Lowe. Stowers, kick over to Sales. Sales on the drive. Clarkrange just trying to run clock here. 1:30 to go. Sales going to have it taken away by Reeder. Lowe in transition. Emmy Lowe, shot up.
Count the basket.
It's good. Emerson Lowe on the finish.
Went strong to the hoop, took the contact, got the points the hard way. What a move at Emmy Lowe.
Emerson Lowe. Going to step to the free throw line. Lady Bobcats retake the lead, 54-53. We're going to have a timeout on the court. We'll take one with them, J-Dub. You listen to Lady Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
This is Emily Gibson, your local Twin Lakes security consultant, wishing you and your family a Happy New Year. Let us help you keep your home and family protected this year with security from Twin Lakes. Twin Lakes Security offers doorbell cameras, smoke and motion detectors, thermostats, and more. For additional peace of mind, add smart home automation so you can control your system from anywhere using your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Give me a call today at 528-2005 to request a free security quote.
TN-CERT C-0026.
A minute 26 left to go. Emmy Lowe going to go to the line.
Emmy Lowe going to step to the line here. She's got to have one free throw. Shot on the way is good from Lowe. She converts on the three-point play. 55-53. Lady Bobcats. 1:20 to go here in the fourth and final period. Bush working up top against Kiesling.
Guard the perimeter with your life.
Hand off to Hopkins, over to Stowers with a weave out top. Bush working against Emerson Lowe. Stowers going to pull one from long range. It's away and out of bounds.
Addie Stowers forced that one.
Addie Stowers almost has no rotation on her ball when she lets it go, kind of a knuckleball. And she airballed that one. Emmy Lowe working the basketball in the backcourt. Full court pressure this time. Get it up to Reeder. Reeder back to Lowe. Emmy Lowe as we go under 1 minute here in the basketball game. Emmy Lowe getting it in the corner to Reeder. Reeder going to be double teamed. Kick it out to Amonette. Over to Zoe Nicholas. 45 seconds to go. Nicholas going to be fouled from behind by Casey Sales. And it's going to be the 7th team foul. So Zoe Nicholas going to step to the free throw line for some of the biggest free throws of her young career. She's knocked a lot of them down here against Clarkrange over the last 3 games.
I was about to say, is that deja vu, Casey?
Zoe Nicholas, shot on the way is no good. Jinkster. Maddie Bush on the rebound, going to dribble into the front court against Kiesling. Now Sales, top of the key, going to get a screen from Stowers. Kick it over to the corner to Hopkins, under 30 seconds to go. Hopkins on the drive, looked like she walked with it. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Reeder. Reeder kicked it low. Going to step to the free throw line here with 17.6 seconds to go. And a 55-53. Lady Bobcats lead it.
That was Maddie Bush's 5th foul, so she's done for the evening.
55-53.
Looks like Lamar Rogers is going to put another Lady Buffalo on the line. Still in the 1-and-1.
Emmy Lowe, 2 big free throws right here for Emmy Lowe. First shot on the way is good.
Ice in her veins.
This next one's a huge shot. Could get it to a 2-possession game. Coach Smith telling them not to foul on the defensive end. Emmy Lowe, shot on the way is butter. Clarkrange going to inbound. 15 seconds to go. Colby Rogers dribbling up.
Look at the Pickett fans standing up.
Clarkrange got to go here. Casey Sales going to let one fly from deep. And it's good. 57-56. A 1-point game here. Full timeout, Jake. Let's just keep it here. What a game, J-Dub.
You know, we've had 3 games like this one. Not really sure what we expected coming in. I'm sure we expected this one. You know, we've seen Pickett County get down. They were down by as many as 7. And it's just the same old story. This team just fights and claws and battles.
Absolutely. 57-56 is your score here. 7.2 seconds to go. We'll give you a little game reset. Pickett County's going to inbound the basketball here. They got 94 feet to go. Clarkrange is 9-team foul, so if the Pickett County Lady Bobcats get fouled here, 2 shots, the possession arrow does favor Pickett County.
First, you got to get the ball in.
Pickett County going to inbound here. Everybody on the run out except for Emmy Lowe, and they're going to inbound Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe's going to get contact in the backcourt.
I don't think Clarkrange wanted to foul Emmy Lowe.
And they kind of had a 4-low set and ran 3 players down court. And 1 player stayed with Emmy Lowe but couldn't prevent her from catching. She got the basketball about 1.5 seconds, rolled off the clock. 6.1 seconds to go. Pickett County still got a foul to give here, J-Dub.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Coach Smith takes that into account here. Could get a foul before they get it up into the front court. Run a little time off. Emmy Lowe.
Emmy Lowe coming in clutch. Some really big free throws.
Butter on the first free throw.
I don't want to say her free throw stats. I don't want to give her the old jinx.
Second shot on the way by Lowe is off.
Maybe I should have.
Get it up to Hopkins. Hopkins going to launch one from 3-4 to
Why?
No good.
Why?
And Pickett County.
The Pickett County Bobcats.
Going to be region champs
Region
here in Jackson
champions.
County.
The Pickett County Bobcats are region champs. It's coming back to Birdstown.
What a moment here for the Lady Bobcats as they're going to get it done here tonight. Final score, 58-56. We're going to the ship, Gate. We're going to the ship. As Pickett County going to go over and celebrate with their student section. High school basketball right here on the Upper Cumberland. It don't get much better than this. So excited for Coach Smith, Coach Rochelle Mason, the rest of the girls. Fantastic effort here tonight, Jake. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll break this one down. We'll talk about what's going on next for the Lady Bobcats. Congratulations again tonight, Lady Bobcats. They win it 58-56. You're listening to Lady Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
UC Sports Nation's live coverage of Bobcats basketball. Sponsored by Union Bank. With the modern tools to make banking easier. The experience you can count on. Union Bank. Member FDIC. By Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. By Livingston Regional Hospital. Today, when every second matters, depend on Livingston Regional. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel. Helping families all across Pickett County. Proud to support the Bobcats. Brown's Funeral Chapel.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank.
Well, the Region 4A Champion Show, I'm Jake Wallman, joined by Casey Bolden. Casey, is pregame or postgame accolades for the region tournament are handed out. Let's get into this analysis. What a game from the Lady Bobcats.
Jake, I just want everybody here on the call getting ready to hear a huge explosion as the Pickett County Lady Bobcats, here we go. Just let that soak in for just a minute.
Wow. Couldn't happen to a more worthy bunch, Casey.
Absolutely, so excited for the team and Coach Brent Smith. Jake, we're around the program a lot.
We
They're
are.
hard workers. And basketball means so much to the community and to the program. Just so excited here for them tonight.
Absolutely. What just what effort. You didn't want to see this, you could kind of feel the game slipping away. Pickett County was down 7, 53-46, and I think Brent Smith called a timeout there. There was about maybe 4.5 minutes remaining at that timeout, and that was kind of the buckle down timeout, and that's what Pickett County did.
Absolutely, J-Dub. We knew there were going to be haymakers thrown here in the second half. Lady Bobcats jumped out to a tremendous lead, but just like a well-coached team, and Lamar Rogers, their team is going to battle and bounce back, and they absolutely did here tonight. Came back and retook the lead in the second half, went on a 10-1 run in the second half. But Pickett County, and they've got a tough and gritty head coach as well, by Brent Smith. And Coach Smith,
he just won Region Coach of the Year.
As he walks out and gets his trophy, just can't say enough about how honored and privileged I am just to be along for the ride here at the program. Coach Smith going to pick up his plaque. We're getting ready to have the all-region honors, Jake. Jake, just a phenomenal effort here tonight. Lady Bobcats got contributions from a lot of different spots. And, I think back through the game, I think about big rebounds a couple of times by Allie Amonette, Ella Kate Kiesling. KT came in and gave a couple of big offensive rebounds as well. Emmy Lowe carried the load as well as Zoe Nicholas had a quiet night offensively. Callie Reeder, though, man, what an effort tonight. She really ate down on the block and really controlled the paint for the Lady Bobcats tonight. Fantastic job by her and all the Lady Bobcats, J-Dub.
Absolutely, as we go through the all-region team, it'll start out with Casey Sells from Clarkrange, Zoe Nicholas from Pickett County, Hallie Buford steps out to accept her award from Clay County. Maddie Bush from Clarkrange will join the first three. And then
I believe that's Maddie Bush.
Yeah, Maddie Bush. Emmy Lowe will now step forward to accept her award. Very well deserving from the sophomore guard, Katie Hopkins. Up next from Clarkrange, she had a very good game for the Lady Buffaloes. Addie Lowe up next.
Addie Lowe stepped out and knocked a couple of huge three-point shots down in the first half.
And had a big reason why Pickett County is here. 24 points in the region quarterfinals from Addie Lowe. And Callie Reeder is your region tournament MVP. This kind of spoils the numbers segment, but she had 26 tonight with 13 big first half points, 13 big second half points for the Lady Bobcats.
Also, all-region tournament team from Pickett County, Allie Amonette.
And Allie Amonette with a late add to the all-region tournament team. Casey, she didn't do it a lot on the scoreboard, but she was able to chip in a lot of ways in the gritty department.
Jake, she had a lot of GWPs tonight. Offensive boards, tip balls to keep the ball alive. A couple of big plays on the defensive end tonight. So congratulations to Allie Amonette Emmy Lowe, Zoe Nicholas, Addison Lowe, and the MVP of the Region 4A tournament, Callie Reeder, as she went to work down on the block tonight.
Yes, she did. Absolutely.
J-Dub, what about a UC Sports Nation first or game stat line for tonight?
Absolutely, Casey. Well, you just heard us announce Callie Reeder's numbers with 26 big points. She had 13 in the second half and 13 in the first half, 13 in the second half, followed by Emmy Lowe with 16 points. She had 4 big free throws in the fourth quarter that really helped ice this game for Pickett County, followed by 6 from Addie Lowe, 5 from Zoe Nicholas. You know, we talked about, you know, you would want a big game from Zoe Nicholas tonight. She didn't look herself, but she chipped in a lot of ways with a lot of offensive rebounds and a lot of second chance opportunities. You know, a big jump ball here and there, knocking balls out of bounds to, you know, force a turnover. 3 points from Allie Amonette and 2 points from Ella Kiesling for the winning total of 58 points to 56 for Clarkrange.
Yeah, Jake just got contributions. You know, it was championship basketball, and we talked about it in the pregame. Playing at a high level every possession on offense and defense, playing with energy and intensity, and then everybody on the team stepping into the role, and they did absolutely that tonight. And I'll tell you what, even though Ava Kiesling and Kylie Wood didn't get into the game, they were great cheerleaders and motivators.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over on the sideline, and we're going to stick around for just a little bit longer as these Lady Bobcats going to get out the ladder. You know what that means, J-Dub?
I think we're cutting down some nets
Getting ready
right
to
here.
cut some nets down. So I'll tell you what, let's do, Jake. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll come back. We'll do a scoreboard update. And I tell you what, Jake, what about if we could get Coach Smith over real quick, do a quick interview before we get offline?
Absolutely. I like that, Casey. We'll take a break. Pickett County is the Region 4A champions as they top Clarkrange here at Jackson County High School tonight. Final score, 58-56.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your
Rain down on Kermit Forkham Gymnasium as Callie Reeder makes her way to the ladder to cut off her snippet of the netting as Pickett County tops Clarkrange 58-56 in the Region 4A championship game. We'll take a look at the scoreboard now as not a lot of teams in action tonight. Most of the boys' action is tomorrow. There is one boys' game that we will get to in a moment. We will know our opponent from the Region 3A championship game. Van Buren County tops Whitwell 53-41. York Institute tops Smith County 57-43. It just went final at Tennessee Tech as Upperman beats Livingston Academy in overtime 44-37. Following that game will be Stone Memorial and White County. That's really all of the scores that we have for you.
Yeah, some interesting scores there. So Lady Bobcats are going to be at home back at the Bobcat Den, J-Dub.
We get at least one sub-state game in the Bobcat Den. As we were talking about it on our way up here, you know, we really wanted to get a home sub-state game, and we get our wish.
Absolutely.
Why don't we preview the boys matchup a little bit, Casey? As they'll take on East Robertson here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, they will. It's an East Robertson team that went on the road to Pickett County earlier in the season.
Just
was
about
able
to mention that,
to knock them off.
66-63 was the final score. And, you know, looking back at the schedule, I noticed today they were coming off that shellacking at Russell County a 71-46 final. And you kind of wonder coming out of that game where that team's head was at.
Yeah, you really did, because they went on the road and really got throttled by the team up in Kentucky. And, you know, came back, had a pretty good effort at home. East Rob just made a lot of plays down the stretch and was able to get the win. It was a young Pickett County team, though, Jake. Didn't have, it was back before Christmas. Didn't have a whole lot of games under our belts. Probably a good learning moment.
And a lot of players were still trying to kind of figure out what their role was in that team. And I think we were talking about it last night in our ride back after a victorious Pickett County over Joe Burns. This team is really, really starting to gel, and they're gelling at the right time.
Callie Wood, now Grayson York going to go up and take her turn.
The manager, Grayson York.
Love it right here. Going to give Grayson York an opportunity to get up there and get a little piece of the net.
This is a team that we've followed all year long, and you'd think I'd be the one that would get emotional. I came to the broadcast about 3 or 4 games into the year, and as I think Brent Smith's going to get him the rest of the net.
I tell you what, let's do, J-Dub. Let's take a quick break. We'll see if we can get Coach Smith to come over.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we'll wrap.
Pickett County basketball, live on UCSportsNation.com. Tonight's action sponsored by Kiesling Insurance. 35 years serving neighbors like you in Pickett County. Visit KieslingINS.com. Kiesling Insurance. By First Choice Family Care. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Browns stands beside you at those difficult moments of life. Count on Brown's Funeral Chapel.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Post-game reaction, tonight's stats and scores. This is the Union Bank post-game report. Proud to serve Birdstown with modern tools to make banking easier. Union Bank.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School Kermit Porkham Gymnasium. As the girls 4A finals just went final of Lady Bobcats from Pickett County. able to get it done tonight. We're welcome here in the booth by head coach Brent Smith. Coach, first of all, congratulations. Just phenomenal game and effort by your kids tonight. Can't say enough. Tell us a little bit about the game. How did they do it?
Well, you know, we obviously come out ready to play. And, you know, when you do that, it scares you. Because I think we got up as much as 14. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the neighborhood?
Yep.
You know, and it scares you. Then they come back on you really hard. And I think we had a 10-point lead at half. Third quarter they owned. You know, they outscored us by 9. We're up 1 going into the fourth. And they took a 5-point lead maybe?
Yep, they got up 5 there in the fourth.
You know, our resilience, you know, we've been in tight games. You know, you go back to these games where we lost late. And we lost several. We had leads going into maybe 4 minutes to go or whatnot. And tonight, I think that paid off. I mean, we never stopped. We never quit. You know, we kind of got away from the game plan a little bit. You've seen we were trying to get the ball in the post early. Kind of got away from that. We started making perimeter shots. You think all of them's going to fall. And we took some bad shots. You know, not necessarily bad shots. We didn't get Callie enough touches when she was on in the lane, you know. And felt like that we got away from that. And we got back to that after we got down for some reason. I guess after the timeout. But, you know, we got back to that. But, you know, hey, we just fought. I mean, this is what tournament time's about. It's about fight, survival, and that's what we did.
Yeah, Coach, you know, you came out of the gates really hot. You was getting the basketball up and down the court. They went on a 10-1 run, and we talked about it at halftime. You got to be prepared. You know, a Lamar Rogers team, they're going to hit you back, and that's exactly what happened. But just the way that the team responded there in the fourth quarter, they buckled down defensively, made a couple of stops, got a couple of steals. It was a huge part of the basketball game.
Well, absolutely. I think when they went to their style, you know, they kind of got away from what they were doing too. And you do that as coaches. I do it. You know, the guy's won 1 million games. I mean, you know, he can do whatever. And you know, obviously he's smarter than I am. But I'm just saying, you know, they got into their style, and we turned them over a couple times. Didn't know that we could. Just to be honest, because we've never pressured them. We just kind of play position and play gaps, you know. And we had to come out of that a little bit and put some ball pressure on. And they obviously weren't used to it or ready for it or whatever you want to say.